For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity fan fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 6 of the Southampton career mode here on FIFA 18. We are in the middle of a we are in the middle of an international break right now. We've just gone out of the transfer window. That's where my mind was going. Player returns from injury, which is good news. It's James Ward-Prowse. He's back in training again. Leon Dendoncker has had an offer go in for him, as has Donny van der Beek. I'm not sure whether we're going to go for those guys, even if we had the money. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a final deal done, or final deal or two, that we would like to have gotten done in the transfer window. But we need to sell to buy. Such is the way of things when you're at a club that doesn't have as much money as the likes of Chelsea or Roma that we've done series with already this season. So we'll have to wait and see what happens in the January window. But for now, we'll play Watford and Palace today and have a squad report so you can see just the state of the squad of the players that we do have. And then we can push forward into full 3 game per episode videos as per the next episode and onwards. Now, is James Ward-Prowse, he's still got the little plaster symbol next to him. Is he able to actually start? He is. Now, what I might do is put him on the bench for this one and start Stephen Davis and then start him from the off against Crystal Palace. I don't want to start him and play him a full 90 for him then just to get injured again. But hopefully we can get 2 wins today. We've not had the best of starts to the Premier League season, but that's part of the charm of a series with a lesser team. You're going to get results that don't go your way. So I'm looking forward to battling against Watford and Palace and hopefully getting results that do go our way today. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And hopefully we can start with a win. Karnezis starting in goal for Watford. Nathaniel Chalobah in the midfield as well. They're mirroring my 4-2-3-1. Gerard Deulofeu on the left-hand side is going to be an interesting player to deal with. And the pace of Andre Gray up top will be difficult too. We've had some tough games already this season and this is going to be another one. Turn by Buffal. Still driving forward. We'll try the same move again. Little McGeady spin, in fact. Into Quincy Promise. Drop the shoulder. Trying to shake off the defender that's with him. I'll get this around the corner here to Nathan Redmond. And he's not strong enough to get the shot away. Zegler just leans on him and outmuscles him. I was desperate to get a shot away there with Redmond because I had a perfect angle for a drilled low shot into the far bottom corner. Unfortunately, he's just not strong enough to hold off a player like Zegler, who's actually one of the more go-to left-backs with regards the Premier League, on FIFA at least. Obviously in real life there are a handful of others you might go towards, but for Premier League teams on FUT you do tend to come up against Zegler quite a bit. Here's Stephen Davis playing ahead of James Ward-Prowse, gets tripped there, we'll take the free kick. Positive start here for us. Is it going to be a booking early on? Doesn't look like it is. If we can keep this positivity going. Daniel Caricio, of course, at the back for them. I mentioned in the last episode that was actually an exciting signing for them with regards to their defensive line, and he's getting himself in trouble. Promise. Oh, lovely turn. Please! Good save by Karnezis. Buffal keeps it in, and again, not enough strength to hold off the defender. Daryl Janmaat leaning on him this time on the other side of the pitch. But we're winning it back, and we're coming forward again. I like this positive play. If we can keep this up for the remainder of the game, then we should be getting our 2nd victory of the Premier League season. Hopefully. Promise looking to turn. Comes back. Caricio gets in a very good foot. Promise turns well enough, but still struggling to hold the man off. Physical side, apparently, Watford. We're not blessed with a number of strong players in this Southampton side. There's perhaps something we can look to improve upon in future transfer windows, but for now, we have to rely on the physicality of Oriol Romeu in our CDM role. That was terrible from Stephen Davis, or perhaps it was terrible from me for trying to play that ball in the first place. Andre Gray out to Luca Bacchio. I know nothing about him, but it's found a nice ball into Andre Gray, but the finish, woeful. Spins one way then the other. God, Deulofeu is going to be hard to catch, isn't he? Redmond does well to intercept there. Just try a little Ronaldo chop. Okay, note to self, Redmond doesn't have enough strength to hold off Roberto Pereira as well as their left-back. Gerard Deulofeu into Luca Bacchio. This is well worked. I can't change player quickly enough. That is an unbelievable goal from Watford. I just couldn't, either with the left bumper or the right stick, change player quickly enough to keep up with the one-touch passing. And it's a wonderful goal for Watford to take the lead. I can't deny them that. That was absolutely superb. We'll have a look at the replay so you can see all of the quick 5 passing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Undefendable. Undefendable. Watford lead by a goal to nil. Their first chance, other than the shanked shot of Andre Gray earlier, and there's the first goal. It's De La Feu. Skips past me into Andre Gray. The pace they have up top is really dictating the way the game is being played right now. 33 minutes in. Hopefully Cedric steps in there, but it's a poor pass away. Gerard De La Feu racing away from me into Luca Bacchio. Thank you, Alex McCarthy. Looks as if he fell into that ball or slipped into it, but at least he got the block in. And again, missing out with strength against this Watford side, and it's causing me problems. The pace is a problem. The strength is a problem. Watford are a problem. They're actually bottom of the league as we headed into this game with 1 point from their opening 3. I don't know who they've played in those 3 games to only get the single point, but quite clearly from the way they've played in this game, they are a decent outfit. They've given the ball away there. Now can we catch him on the counter? I'm going to try and race away here with Redmond, but I need to avoid physical encounters with him because he will lose out. I have to try and just work myself some extra space. Is that a foul? Nothing given. So we're going to have to play on. 7 minutes to go till half time. Once again, we find ourselves up against it. Backs up against the wall now. Defensively again. Move the ball about so well, Watford. Tegelar across to come in. In there to Pereira. Back to Decore. Just too strong again. Far too strong. And their movement's superb again. And the passing's brilliant. And Chalobah makes it too. The strength of this Watford side. Everybody seems to be 6 foot tall with 80 plus strength. My little side can't cope with it. I need a full team of Oriol Romeus. And at the minute, I don't have a full team of Oriol Romeus. Watford 2. Southampton 0. Forward there into Sofiane Boufal. Forward to Promes. Around the corner looking for the runner, Stephen Davis, who's in the box. I'll turn back. I'll look for a teammate, but the close control on the turn was nowhere near good enough. Lamina will get that in there to Nathan Redmond. I'll look for Quincy Promes. I'll look to finesse it from the edge of the box. It's blocked, and it's not going to go out for a corner either. I'm contemplating a change in formation, you know. I don't think this 4-2-3-1 is working for me. I'm going to switch to the one that I currently use at Roma that has been most successful for me, this 4-3-3 attack. So we'll go Promes through the middle. Nathan Redmond, there we go, we'll do that. This is the formation that I use at Roma that has provided good results. I will try and see if we can replicate that with this Southampton side, because the 4-2-3-1 just, I don't think is doing it for me right now. It might just be the personnel, or it might be the formation. We'll try the formation, and then after that, we'll try the personnel. Stephen Davis. Oh, maybe it's the personnel. What a woeful shot. Cedric. Forward into Quincy Promes. Around the corner there to Boufal. Around the corner again to Mario Lamina. Keep it low and get it on target, and you'll score a goal. Chances coming. They just need to be better taken. 2 in the past 5 minutes. That's promising. Dong into Pereira. In the corner there to Luca Bacchio. Pereira, I'm worried about the balls around. Good save by Alex McCarthy. Oh, I'm in trouble now. They got me pinned in, but we've been able to work it away, thankfully. Bertrand forward here to Boufal. Out wide to Lamina. Davis, I'll look for Promes. I need a good ball. It's a good ball. It's a good turn. It's a good twist. Come on, Quincy. Come on, Quincy. Find a teammate. No, don't just ignore the ball. Oh, fuck my life. Oh, Promes steals that away. It wasn't meant for you. It was meant for Stephen Davis. Please, Nathan Redmond. I can't believe it. I don't believe it. Are you sure? What have I got to do to score a goal? How unlucky can I be? That's bar and actually onto post as well, if you watch. Pretty sure it goes bar onto post at the bottom and then onto the line. Things aren't going my way right now with this Southampton side, but I'm hoping actually, let's move Promes out wide and let's try someone else up top, and let's put Clivert on the left and Promes on the right. Let's see if the change in formation and the change in personnel make the difference. Delafeu breaking in behind, just knocking it long and using that pace to his advantage. Ayoshida gets a block on the first cross, but they've worked it into Zegala. And there's the second ball in, and Bertrand arrives at the right time to stop them from maybe getting a third. Justin Kluivert struggling to deal with the movement of Dauri Yanmat there. Gets it the second attempt though. Get rid, please. Someone react to that, please. That isn't Gerard Delafeu. Pereira! McCarthy keeps us in it. Huge save from Alex McCarthy. Massive save from Alex McCarthy. 2-0. Still not 3. Headed away. Get there. Oh, I can't quite. Pereira. Across to Lukebakio. Back to Doucouré. To Yanmat. Delafeu. Nice tackle by Oriol Romeo. That wasn't meant to go to him. Shit. When things are against you, things are against you. Nice tackle by Ryan Bertrand. Drops straight back to a Watford man. Time running out for us now. Oh, just how are you supposed to defend against football like that? Alex McCarthy clings on well. They move the ball about like Barcelona at Watford. It's actually silly. Bertrand down the line to Justin Kluivert. To Shane Long. That's a foul. Ref! Look, I'm up against it enough as it is. When things like that happen, you've just got to give the decision. He's come through the back of me there to win the ball. That should be a free kick. Step in, Oriol. He's done well. Shane Long's arrived. Look for Quincy Promes. Oh, just Zeglar's too strong. I have not encountered a side like Watford in so long on FIFA. This has been unreal. Ward-Prowse into Lamina. I'll look for Shane Long. And the finish.
Well, they've all gone to the defender to say well done. But I think the guy who had the chance really should have scored.
Well, he had the chance to get his shot away. Even though he had to take it quickly, should have done better.
All right. Good header. Shane Long. There's Ward-Prowse. Quincy Promes. Oh, what an interception! Watford are bottom of the league and they're playing like they're top of the league with an incredible unbeaten, no goals conceded record. This is actually silly. Shane Long, go on. Get this on target. Oh, he does, but it's a great save by Karnezis. Justin Kluivert gets it back in, and Ward-Prowse is there, but Etienne Capoue is stronger, taller, more physical. And comes out on top. Troy Deeney across here to Luca Bacchio. I'm not even going to get a single goal back. So 2-0 defeat to Watford. This is going to be a long first season, judging by the opening few games. A long first season here at Southampton. I now see why the board wanted a mid-table finish from us, because the way things are going, that's all we're going to get. Up next, Crystal Palace. I need to be better. Another physical team to play against in the form of Crystal Palace. A 4-4-2 for them. Sacco and Kelly at the back with Benteke and Carlos Eduardo, new signing, up top. And they used to play a 4-5-1 in the Chelsea save, so interesting to see them use a different formation. We'll see how it works out. I've gone to the 4-2-3-1. No, the 4-3-3 even, from the Roma series. From the 4-2-3-1. Bertrand, poke that through there to Sofiane Boufal. Turning side, come on Sophie, I'll bury this please. Oh, Wayne Hennessy plucks it out of the air and clings on well. It's going to be 0-0 after 4 minutes, but I'm encouraged by the positive start to this game. Although we have had positive starts to games previously and still ended up getting battered. So I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself. James Ward-Prowse with a good turn there, looking to accelerate away, but Jairo Riedewald is no slouch in a straight line. Here's Quincy Promes. Trying to hold off the man with him. I'm not sure how well the side are going to adapt to the 4-3-3. But if James Ward-Prowse can do that multiple times, then we're going to adapt just fine. We lead at Selhurst Park. James Ward-Prowse back from injury and into the starting lineup for the first time in 2 games and on the score sheet again. Come on, let's get a second. We've always needed 2 goals to win a game. So, or at least 2 goals to win a game. That's a good cross and Højbjerg's there. Scores 2-0. We've won a couple of games by 2 goals to 1 this season. We won on the opening day of the Premier League season by 3 goals to 2. Cup game against Stoke was a 2-1 win. It was actually a tackle that took it to Boufal, but great header, great cross, great goal. 2-0 after 17 minutes. This is exactly what we needed. Nice interception from Bertrand. Steps in well. Get it quickly around the corner, but Mamadou Sakho throws out a really long leg. Here's Christian Benteke. Cross there to Milivojevic. Carlos Eduardo will look for Benteke again, who buries it first time into the top corner. Crystal Palace clawing their way back into it after half an hour. It's 2-1 now. That's a great finish, first time.
No goalkeeper in the world would have kept that out.
Mostly meant to lost the ball forward, but straight to Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Buffon will look to come away with the ball. Ward-Prowse with a good turn. I keep mistaking the referee for a Palace player because he's got a purple bloody shirt on, which is quite frustrating. Quincy Promes doing well here, though. Arriving on the outside is Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. But to cross the ball in. Plucked out the air by Hennessy. He's done well. Just 90 seconds or so to go until the half-time whistle. And to be honest, I'd be happy enough just to get to half-time with the scoreline as it is. But we might not. We won't. Palace 2, Southampton 2 on the brink of half-time. Bertrand just not quite able to get on the end of that. And then picks up Benteke beautifully, who picks up the bottom corner beautifully. 2-2. Counter-attack is on for Palace. Zaha. Bertrand tries to tackle. How is Benteke so open? He's hit the woodwork, they've scored. What is going on with the positioning of my defenders there? Honestly, how can he be that open? It's not like Christian Benteke's absolutely rapid fast. Where is everybody?
It was an impossible opportunity to squander.
Oh my God. You wanted realism with a career mode. You've got it. Southampton are shit.
A timely challenge.
Don't even think about it. Oh, fuck my life.
It's his third goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form. Comes in.
Towards Carlos Eduardo. Nice. Oh, how? Just pick it up, Keeps. I'm starting to lose my patience now, I really am. 25 minutes to go. Andros Townsend to take the corner. Keeper ran towards that and then just ignored it. Promes brings that down. It drops to Zaha. Benteke, good save, McCarthy. Another corner for Crystal Palace. If they can come from 2 goals down, I can come from 2 goals down. I have to have confidence. Because if I start to lose all faith in this Southampton side, then we are really in trouble. It's a good cross. Someone save me. I'm headed down a dark hole. I can't believe we've gone from 2-0 up to 5-2 down. There goes the final whistle. I think we can safely say, after playing the 4-3-3 in that one, that the formation isn't the problem. A hat-trick for Benteke. A 2-0 lead turns into a 5-2 defeat. This Southampton side is not good enough. I clearly need more practice with it. We will improve throughout the season, of that I have no doubt. But right now, we are struggling. Oh great, cheers board. We've achieved the objective already. Things aren't going my way. Oh, Cambridge badge. Oh, they lost to Leeds. That sucks. But I'll probably title the video this as well. You want realism, you've got it. Southampton not very good in real life, had a poor season and still struggling. They've improved a little bit of late, I believe, but they actually had a really poor start to the year. And I'm doing the same. We were 18th in the league heading into that game, so one would only imagine we are no higher by the end of it. Alex McCarthy, 75 rated. Any improvement in his stats? +2 on reactions, which is good, but still no improvement on his actual goalkeeping stats. Stuart Taylor's down 1, no surprises. Rose is growing a little bit, reactions up 1 and kicking up 2. I do need to start training. I have forgotten to do that thus far, and I apologise. I will start training sooner rather than later. Cedric's grown a little bit. Crossing's up 1, as is free kick accuracy, long passing and short passing. His heading accuracy is up 3 as well, which is good news. Jeremy Pied, no growth from him. He hasn't yet featured, but will probably play in the game against Southend, actually, in the Cup at the beginning of the next episode. Jan Valery, growing a little bit, but hasn't played from the yet. Gardosh, actually growing a little bit, but He too might play against Southend. Could do with some form in the cup at least to give us some positives this season. We did beat Stoke in the last episode, so we can beat Premier League opposition. And we did win the first game of the Premier League season. At least I think it was the first game of the Premier League season, wasn't it? We won 3-2. It was Premier's debut at the very least. Jan Bednarak growing a little bit, which is good news. Henry Harris, a little bit too. He's our young regen, scout future star. So he's definitely going to be the one that gets the majority of the training done. Jack Stevens, a little bit of growth from him. Got a lot of centre-backs actually at the club, don't I, really? So I need to improve at centre-back though with regards to the overall quality. Maya Yoshida has been okay. He's very hot and cold for me. Sometimes he's amazing, other times he's awful. Wesley Hurt has been very good. I am pleased with him, but no growth yet on an overall scale, but he is growing a little bit. The side just isn't good enough. Either that or I'm just not clicking with it yet. But it will come. It will come. Sam McQueen showing a little bit of growth too. Ryan Bertrand, no overall growth from him whatsoever, or even on an individual stat basis, no growth. That's surprising. Would have expected a little bit from him. Harrison Reid out on loan at Norwich, nothing from him yet. Oriol Romeu is growing a little bit, which is good. He is one of my favourite players in this side. Quincy Promes, growing on an individual stat basis and not overall yet. He has 4 goals in 6 Premier League games, although of course a hat-trick was in one of them, so it's 1 in 4 outside of that one game. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg got his goal in that previous game, and his individual stats continue to grow, which is good news. Jordi Klaasy's got no growth out on loan at Club Bruges. Stephen Davis' stats are starting to drop. We expected that. James Ward-Prowse has been very solid for me. He's got 3 goals and 4 assists. 1 goal and 3 in the Premier League. Scored that goal in the last game, of course. Really nice finesse effort, actually. Does he have a finesse shooting trait? No, finesse free kicks, though. I like James Ward-Prowse. He's going to be a good player for us. Mario Lemina is up 1. I haven't yet clicked with him. He's not bad, but I haven't found a rhythm with Mario Lemina yet. I haven't found a rhythm with the whole side yet, to be fair, have I? Jake Flanagan's growing a little bit. Josh Sims is growing a little bit too, which is good news. Nathan Redmond growing a little bit, which is also good news. I don't know what his potential is, but I'd like him to get a little bit better if possible. Callum Slattery, we tried to get a loan deal for, and that didn't happen. Jake Hesketh, no growth for him out on loan at Colchester. Dusan Tadic, I'm tempted to play Dusan Tadic at cam and drop James Ward-Prowse into centre mid and move Lemina to the bench, but Lemina is growing, and the only way I'm going to get used to this squad is by playing with the best players on a regular basis, isn't it? So we might just have to power through this poor spell. Michael Obafemi, a little bit of growth technically from him, but nothing physically, but he's alright physically as it is actually. It'd be nice if his strength was a little bit higher. Carrillo, his strength is high, but he's not very quick. I might consider trying Promes out on the right hand side and throwing Charlie Austin or Shane Long up top for a game. We'll just have to mix and match and see what clicks. Shane Long, his stats are starting to drop now actually at the age of 30, so maybe we'll try and move him on in January and keep Charlie Austin for a little bit longer, or maybe keep Manola Gabbiadini for a little bit longer. I'm not sure. Everything is up in the air at the minute. Everything is up in the air, including my form. But Ryan Seeger, no growth from him out on loan. Same with Sam Gallagher, unfortunately. Manola Gabbiadini growing a little bit, as we saw just there. Marcus Barnes, no growth from him out on loan at Yeovil. Sofiane Boufal has been decent for me. He's got 2 goals, 1 goal and 1 assist. The goal came in the cup, of course, against Stoke. I'm pretty sure it was in the cup. Yeah, Carabao Cup against Stoke. And Justin Cliver is growing a little bit. He'll be the focus of attention with regards to training as well. No goals for him yet or assists, but hoping that he can flourish into a good player for us. But this is going to be a longer term series. We obviously aren't expecting amazing results in Season 1. I wasn't expecting it to go, or wasn't expecting the league season to start quite this poorly, but there's a long road ahead. A very long road ahead. But as we head into the next episode, we are 19th in the table. Everton have a game in hand and can go above us. We've scored 6 in 5 but conceded 12. So it's the polar opposite from my other set, although to be fair, 5 of those came against Palace there. So I've got the worst goal difference in the league actually. Well, if Everton get a point in their game in hand, which is against Manchester United by the looks of things, then quite literally, the only way is up. Unless we get relegated, but that won't happen, will it? Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. There'll be a Roma episode later on this afternoon, and I'll see you then.